hope this is fucking working. So I used to write Markiplier emails in Gmail. Because I didn't really have anyone to talk to. I've been alone a lot of my life because I was a foster kid. And it really fucked me up, and it's left me with this insecurity around people, and I'm scared to get to know anyone because of the many reasons why people shouldn't like me. I'm not a skinny girl, I'm not a pretty girl, and my dyslexia fools most people into thinking that I'm really stupid. I think Churchill was an epic man who tried his best. I think Marilyn Manson is a great role model for me because he went through religion. And he came out the other side, and he's not terrified to say that he doesn't like God, that he doesn't like how people worship the Bible, and just his views and stuff are really interesting to me. I was honestly thinking about going back and emailing Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, just getting them in an email together and see what kind of response I could get. Started off with, "Hi, I'm the crazy psycho woman that used to email you about once every month telling you about her decrepit little life and all her insecurities." It was roughly around the time when he told his audience that he didn't read fan mail that I stopped. I had become obsessed with this ultimatum of whether or not he had read the letters or not read the letters. And I couldn't figure out what was worse. Being in a world where no one knew my secrets and I could disappear off the face of the earth without anybody noticing I existed, or having someone know me. As a foster child, I've kind of sort of come accustomed to lying to get the best story across. Because of the things that have happened to me in houses, I'm terrified to put my name on projects, and I hide behind my initials as if there's some sort of shield that will keep me safe, and they don't. People think I'm weird, not mysterious. People think I'm bitchy, not gothic. People would prefer me to be simple, fat, and jolly. Not the horrible mosaic that I am. Fat, angsty, angry, depressive, and insane. I have another YouTube channel that I'm not going to talk about, but I think starting with whoever comes across this black screen of nothingness with this voice behind it that's just pleading to come out. I can't even ask you to reply or comment because I am all alone. And knowing that you are all alone is 10 times worse than being in a crowded room with no one to talk to, because if you disappear from a room that is crowded, someone will inevitably miss you. But if you start out in a room that is dark and silent and empty, no one is gonna miss you. I used to think I was strong for not having friends, and I was picky. I still am. I'm never gonna be one of those girls that gets obsessed at 6 a.m. in the morning to wake up and do their hair and makeup. I've given that up. Past the age of 25 now, so there is no more Mr. Rights, only Mr. Right Now. And the Mr. Right Nows are cruel, obscene, and immature. I guess I could fill the silence with music or something, but just don't want to. I mean, these are my thoughts. Sometimes my head gets so empty and scary. It's scary because usually when my mind gets empty, I get depression. And depression is crippling, and I am so tired of people telling me just to get over it. Depression isn't feeling an inconsolable sadness inside your dark, gothic, emo soul. It's the absence of feelings. And you can't possibly understand what it's like until you've been there, until you've felt it. So I guess that's what this is now. This will be my little weird online diary. Faceless creature. I guess this is the part of the video where a mature, enthused YouTuber would clamor the masses to like, comment, and subscribe. It's as if you matter to them. You don't. You're a dollar sign. And it's business. And it's not really the YouTuber's fault. At some point, fame and excess and popularity becomes a drug. You just want more. You just want to ride that fucking high. And it crashes and it burns. It's psychology. It's not neuroticism. It's not narcissistic personalities. It's the rush, the adrenaline. So although you may feel like just a faceless creature in a mass of people, you know, it's not that bad. So yeah, this is the first video. And I don't know how often I'm going to do these, but I am going to try to do them facelessly, so, you know, whatever. I hope you have a good time. I hope someone out there sees this maybe 20 years down the line or whatever. YouTube tends to have a longevity. It's kind of sort of going to be like Netflix. You have a variety of channels, and I'm so fucking sick and tired of people bitching about the frickin' fact that there's so many different types of YouTube channels. That's a good thing. It's called the variety. many people have more interests than reality TV and the Kardashians, or however the fuck you say their stupid name. Like, the Kardashians bought a bunny. Okay, lots of people buy pets. Why are they getting news feed because they bought a pet? I mean, I don't really follow the Kardashians, but there was this one guy on this YouTube video that I watched, and he just like flipped the fuck out. They were like talking about news stories, and then the woman goes, and in recent news, the Kardashians, the guy gets up, walks off the stage, and goes, "I'm not doing it." She's just like, "I know, but we have to, it's news." He's just like, "No one gives a fuck about these people." And she was just like, "Yeah, but it's news." He's like, "No, it's not. Did they die? Are they in a car crash? Did someone die? Did they lose millions of money? No, they got a bunny. They got a bunny. We're doing a news story about it. Am I the only one who finds this, this ridiculous?" And I was like, "No, you're not. I'm glad somebody out there isn't all wrapped up in the lives of TMZ and stuff like that." I mean, I did watch when I was like 11. Keep that in mind. The Big Brother and the Survivor, when they first came out, and I thought that was really interesting because it was like a social experiment. I mean, the Big Brother house just kind of sort of pissed me off, and I was like, you know what would be better than having a whole bunch of like really arrogant, pompous people living in one fucking house? Get a shit ton of foster kids who have been through fucking hell and put them in a house, because that's basically what Big Brother is. It's a group home for adults who have nothing better to do at the time than to go into a house and stay there. Like, it was amazing. But I really liked the first season of Survivor, like the social experiments. I didn't know when I was 11 that that's what they were called, but I thought that was interesting. But when they were like, "We're gonna have a season 2," I was like, so this is gonna be like an every year kind of thing. Didn't it kind of sort of lose its glamour with the fact that they were on a tropical island and they had to survive? How are you going to make it even more interesting? And they didn't. They just made the challenges different. So that was weird and pathetic. And fucking season 2, as soon as I heard season 2 of Big Brother came out, I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to watch, what are they called? Reality TV. So I just stopped watching reality TV. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I mean, I guess if I want to share my thoughts at school, I could just turn the camera the other way, because currently it's aimed at me and you can't fucking see anything, but it's because it is 1:21 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, it's not that weird for me to be up this late. I usually like to get 8 hours of sleep, which seems ridiculous when you're a student. I know. But I kind of sort of keep myself on a rigid schedule. I get up at 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm out of the house at 9:50ish to get to the bus stop before 10 after 10. And then I take a hour and a half bus ride to the college so that I can start classes at 12 or 12:30. And then the classes usually end at 5:30, and then I have like until 7 to kind of sort of stick around campus and working on projects and essays and stuff like that. Mostly just because I find it really hard to focus when I'm at home, and I think that it's kind of sort of like a survival skill that I've picked up across the way. Like, when you're a foster kid and you live in homes, you have to have a different set of skills. Like, a lot of other people want to come home so they can relax, whereas coming home for me has always been stressful. Like, coming home isn't okay, I'm just gonna go into my room and like relax. My dog will be there and I'll be able to talk to my mom and my dad. It's more like I'm gonna go home and something's going to happen, or I'm gonna get moved out, or there's gonna be an argument, and it's never really easy. So yeah. So no one's gonna watch this, and I know that I'm not expecting people too, but I think, honestly, if I can post this, then maybe I'll feel a bit better. And maybe someone will watch it, just, one person be like, wow, this is horrible and horrific. This is like a car crash, except I can't see the car crash. I'm inside the victim's head type of thing. But I just think if I keep posting stuff, it'll kind of be my own diary or my own social experiment. I don't have to feel like I have to walk into school tomorrow and make friends with people who don't share any of the same interests with me, and then I get to continue to feel like a complete freaking freak. I get to post this online, and on the off chance someone's going to see it. And I think with this channel, I probably won't check the analytics, which is something I would do with my other channel. Okay, well, how often are people seeing this? Is this even, whatever? Yeah. Okay. Bye, guys.